What is going on, guys? It's your boy Shady Mike Gaming, and we are back with another NBA 2K22 modding showcase. Sometimes we call this series Modding Monday, but I don't actually know if we're going to be watching this video on Monday. I hope it's Monday. So if it is Monday, happy Modding Monday. If it's not, well, it's just a modding showcase. But regardless, if you are new here, this is a series where we take you all through some of the best mods coming out of this NBA 2K modding community. It's an extremely talented group of guys, and that's really the point of these showcases, to showcase that talent that's coming out of this community. This showcase is brought to you by the 2K Modding Society. That is our 2K Modding Discord. So that's the best place for you to go to get mods, chat with modders, just, have overall conversation about 2K, general sports and modding in general. So the link to the 2K Modding Society Discord will be in the description. So be sure to join that as well. And also, I can't do this video without saying thank you so much for all of the support. We just hit 15,000 subscribers here on the main channel, and that's incredible. The support has been so real. But I also have to say, we just hit 100 subscribers on our second channel, Shady Plays. The link to that, my second channel, where we do Battlefield, we're going to be doing a Pokemon playthrough and all that good stuff. So thank you so much for the support on both channels. It's going to be a lot of fun coming up, a lot of content dropping on both channels. But if you do like this type of content, please like the video and subscribe for more, with your notifications on for more from me. So, all right, let's go ahead and get the elephant out of the room. It's obvious that 2K is not in the best spot right now. I think we can all agree. Content creators are struggling to make content for 2K. 2K is not as fun, especially from a simulation point of view, that as it has been in past years. 2K is struggling. The community is struggling to make content, but that's the coolest thing about this modding community is it's not hard for us to make content. The creativity keeps flowing. We're making the game look better. We're making players look better. We're adding features to the game that 2K themselves hasn't added. So I know there's a little bit of a downtime, with the community. Heck, that's even why I'm emphasizing my second channel more. I'm playing more Battlefield. I'm playing the new Pokemon. I get it, but I want to take the time to showcase there's so much heat coming out of this modding community, and it never stops. The modding community is worldwide. We got crazy mods coming in from right here in the US, the Philippines, all over the place. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and take a look at some of this heat, and let me know in the comments what your favorite mod was that we talked about. All right, and as we get into the mods that we're going to be showcasing today, we're going to start with utilities. Now, utilities are the important mods. They affect various things like UI and things of that nature. So before we get into some of the crazy mods, I gotta show you all the basics. You guys know how it goes. So we're going to go over to the 2K Modding Society Discord, and we're going to talk first and foremost about the hook. The hook is made by a modder named Looyh. He's really the godfather of all of these mods, and without this hook, none of the mods that we install are possible. So I want to make sure that everyone has the latest and updated version of the hook, because it's got some new functionality that adds a lot to our game. So next, we're going to talk about some of the plugins for the hook that really take some of our possible customization to the next level. The first plugin we're going to be talking about is the Hidden Options plugin, and this plugin is also made by Looyh. But when you all see me play 2K, you guys will notice, like, hey, he has way more options in his menu than we normally do. And that's because of this mod right here. And this allows you to do various things. It allows you to use sliders and MyCareer and different camera angles and stuff like that, like different stuff that, isn't normally accessible. So, this is literally, the game for me doesn't start until this is released by Looyh, this is where the season starts for me. So shout out to him for getting this out to us early. And the next, and this is one of the most requested ones that I get whenever I go into the player edit screen. This is called the Unlock Player Edit Headband Enhancement Sneakers plugin. And what this does, it does a couple things. Number one, it just gives the option to add a headband in the menu. I love that. You don't have to open up 2K tools to have this option. It allows you to put headbands on players that need them or don't wear them anymore, whatever you want. You can adjust the headband, the location of the logo, the frequency that they wear them. This is also how we use those mods that switch hair by adding headband options and things of that nature. Now, another thing that this does is it also unlocks the ability for you to change guys to wear whatever sneaker brand that you want. Do you want to see LeBron James wearing some Adidas or some Under Armour shoes? I don't know why, but if you want to go ahead and put LeBron in some Jordans, you don't want to put LeBron in some, whatever brand, that is an option thanks to this plugin. So all those plugins are made by Looyh. Special shout out to him for getting those to us. They add such a new level of immersion. It's awesome. All right, so next up, we are going to get into some Cyberfaces. And I know this is a lot of people's favorite part of the video, and we have a lot of we got a lot of heat for you today. So first and foremost, let's start with the first Cyberface, and this is a really good one. I think it's a really good one to start with. We all often and frequently participate in the GOAT debate. But has the GOAT debate ever gotten super serious? Have you ever told LeBron to his face that he's not the GOAT and that MJ is the GOAT, and maybe LeBron decided to punch you in the face? I'm assuming that's what happened with Isaiah Stewart here, and we do have Isaiah Stewart here in NBA 2K22. This is the pieced up edition of Isaiah Stewart. This is an awesome Cyberface here made by NoobMayCry. He gives us a lot of awesome Cyberfaces year in and year out. But on a serious note, yes, we do have busted up Isaiah Stewart here. Now, don't get me wrong, this is funny and all that good stuff, but there's actually just a normal version of Isaiah Stewart too. If you just want this for the laughs, or if you just want to update it, an upgraded version of Isaiah Stewart, shout out to NoobMayCry for bringing this to us nonetheless. Okay, and moving on, we have Lonzo Ball by Inge. Now, I know we covered this in our last modding showcase. We actually covered both versions. There's a braids version and an afro version, but a modder named JT Bourbon, and again, all credit goes to Inge for making the face, but a modder named JT Bourbon came along and added the ability for us to kind of edit the frequency so that you can, kind of set it to be random, and Lonzo will potentially wear one of these two hairstyles. So that's a really, really cool thing here, and this is just an awesome addition to the game. I love the new, it's not new, but I love the hair switching ability being on PC as well. All right, and next up we have a Demar Derozan mod by a modder named Monja, and I said it, I put it on Twitter, and a lot of you saw it then, but I had to feature it in the showcase. This is one of the highest quality. You look at the braids, you look at the details. This is one of the highest quality Cyberface mods that I have ever seen, and so I had to, huge shouts out to Monja. I wish I had this for my DeMar DeRozan signature shot, but we didn't have this heat at the time. I had to use what I used. So special shout out to Monja getting a DeMar DeRozan looking right. He is having a monster year, so really good to get this out here. All right, so next up, and we're gonna stick with the Cyberfaces. Oh my goodness, we've talked a lot in our past modding showcases about Petty Paul Pierce. We were joking around. We were saying like, hey, we're just gonna rename Modding Monday Petty Paul Pierce Cyberface showcase day. But we're back in the 2K Mining Society Discord, and there is so much heat here from Petty Paul Pierce as we scroll through. He's been dropping so much heat. We got a we've got an awesome Michael. I was gonna call him Michael Carter Williams, but Michael Porter Jr. By Petty Paul Pierce. We've got an awesome LeBron James by Petty Paul Pierce. Really good detail. I know I use a paid LeBron, but I know some of you might not be, might be looking for a LeBron James that's of a really high quality as you scroll. This one isn't made by Petty Paul Pierce. This is, I forgot this guy's name. I think he's a G League player or something like that. Not very good. But as you scroll down, I mean, you look at Trae Young, you look at John Collins. This is Gallinari. I mean, Petty Paul Pierce has been doing flames in the Cyberface world, and I really appreciate the realness, if that's even a word, that he's been bringing to our 2K games. So I wanted to showcase and really highlight and spotlight three that Petty Paul Pierce made. The first one, I know a lot of people, we need an updated Klay. Klay is about to make his return. A lot of us are very excited for him to make his return. So this is Petty Paul Pierce's Klay Thompson. This is phenomenal for those of you looking for a new Klay. And my personal favorite from Petty is here. We've got a Joel Embiid, really good looking Joel Embiid. And honestly, I've been looking for an Embiid that I've been looking for an Embiid that just has a lineup, that has a nice haircut. Like Embiid sometimes has a lineup, I just wanted an Embiid that had a lineup. Shout out to Petty for delivering. And also Petty delivered us, I think it's a really good Tobias Harris here. Tobias Harris is another player that we've been waiting a long time for some good Cyberfaces to come out for. I mean, 2K has had his face wrong for years. So shout out to Petty Paul Pierce for all of his contributions to the community in the Cyberface area. I know we all appreciate him for this heat. All right, so as we move on to the final section of our modding showcase today, we're going to be talking about courts and stadiums. So this is a really cool mod. The first one that we're going to show, this is a 30 team stanchion update that not only has all of the sponsors updated to be accurate, but it's also got the NBA 75th anniversary logo on the backboard. And this is made by a modder named R-Tomb. Needs no introduction from me. He's an insanely talented modder. We really appreciate his contributions to this community and what he's done with his stanchions and his sponsors and his backboards and things of that nature. It looks awesome. Moving on, so now we have this new Den 2K. We all know Den 2K. He's been making courts for years now. He's insanely talented and well known for that. But he has now upgraded his, I guess the template that he uses for his custom courts. I guess now we're gonna call him Den 9K because he dropped a 30 team court pack here, and it's 9K resolution. So it's 9K resolution. The quality is really high. I love it. I'm using it. It's got all the sponsors and everything accurate. Now he is working on the city edition, and we're just going to go ahead over to his website. He's working on the city edition. It looks like he's got it close to, like, let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 teams done now. You see the Sixers, the Cavaliers, the Celtics, the Hawks, the Heat, the Hornets, the Jazz, the Kings, the Knicks one is awesome, by the way. Too bad, you know, their team just isn't very good, but the court is phenomenal. And then the Magic, you know, the Magic again going with that orange theme. So these are the courts that I'm using this year. I'm sticking with Den 2K. I really like what he's been coming up with, and I love his new 9K resolution that he is using now. It is phenomenal. And guys, last and definitely not least, we have a 30 Team Dorna pack by a modder named Twist. Now, this pack has been updated and modified by a modder named Half a Cup of Coke. Half a cup of Coke. Not a bottle of Coke, not a can of Coke, not even a full cup, just a half a cup of Coke. Hey, so these give, when you guys look at my game and see all of those ads and, you know, sponsors that aren't initially in the game and they aren't just generic, this is why I'm using a 30 Team Dorna pack that gives all of the different sponsors and all of that good stuff. It just adds so much to the realism and the immersion piece of the game, and this is awesome this year in terms of immersion with these modders coming in with heat like this, and also with, you know, the new announcers and things of that nature. It really makes for a complete experience. All right, guys, and that is going to do it for this week's modding showcase. Want to say again, thank you so much for all of the support. Be sure to follow all of my social networks, social medias at ShadyMikeGaming, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and be sure to subscribe, like the video, subscribe for more content like this, and also be sure to subscribe to my second channel, Shady Plays, where we're going to be playing Battlefield religiously. We're going to be playing Pokemon as well, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for all of the support. It's your boy ShadyMikeGaming. I'm signing out. Peace. Threes.